Hello, welcome to the daily MNQ market review for May 9th, 2024. Just going to go over the day's trades, the little reaction areas and stuff like that we see. We'll start over at market open, kind of take a look-see at what we've got. So we're sort of momentum longish on these charts. We've got time charts on the left, tick charts on the right-hand side. We've got some levels. Let's draw some levels. To the downside. Oh, come on. To the downside, we've got that. And let's see, to the top side, we've got this here. We've got another level up above 240. That's a little ways away. So it looks like we came down, did a test of the RDA, did another test of the RDA, did a third test of the RDA just recently, almost, probably like this right here. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, and then, oh wait, we wanna move this one. Let's do that. So what do we got here? So if we look at this guy, kind of shrink this down. We've got a level down here. We've got levels up above. We're momentum long. So here it looks like maybe going back up to the weekly high or back down here to 18, below 18,100. Kind of move it along here. Let's stretch this out. Like here, it's almost at market open. Let's move over to market open. So we hit that level. Potentially this is going to be a range box like that. This is an overshoot to the top side. Come back down here to the B200 possibly. Yeah, it's continuing. Continuing that range right there. It is curving down, so either it's going to come down, shoot back up here, test this level again, or it's going to go down. It looks like it went down. So once we had this action here, I should have called this out a little bit ago, we had our first indicators right here in this area. So this is approximately 1 minute in time where we switched to momentum short. We switched to momentum short. And then at that point, we broke through this lower level that we had here. We broke through that lower level. It took a little bit of time, right? It took like 3-4 minutes to get through this. But now at this point, it is absolutely looking like it's going down. I need to make that line a little bit more thicker. Let's see. Probably be nice to have a better color. It's a little more visible. Don't know why that color didn't take. It's supposed to be brighter. Anyway, for the next video. So now we're going down. Where are we going to? So we've got daily open, which is right where we're at kind of right now. So we're at the daily open, bounce here, keep going up, or potentially go down go down some more. Yeah, so it went through the daily open. Still momentum short in this area here. We're maybe a little worried. Maybe it's going to come up here a little higher to the B200 previous levels that it was at, but it held the RDA, and so it's still short. Still short. Let's see. Did we get any crossover on the other guys? Let's look at this big chart here. Where are we? So we had, yep, sure enough, we had crossovers right here in this range. So that's our area. It's telling us that we're short. And then here, we're potentially going short. Where's our target? 18,100, 90-ish maybe. Let's see. So we keep going short. A little bit of a pullback. No indication of anything going on. I mean, did a 24 check here, did an RDA check here, did a 24 check. So we're still going short. So we got a level right above 100, right below 100. So yeah, let's stick with that. That's approximately where we're going. Let's draw a box where we think we're going. Maybe our target is like here. Is it going to get there? Okay, we started going sideways. Potentially the beginnings of a range. Let's see. Nope, still going. So 110. So that's approximately here. No, a little bit above that. Yeah, 110. It looks like it held. We're getting crosses right here in these two areas. Right there, a little bit below. Let's see, is it switching long? It looks like it might have. Is it going to hold at the 200, which is testing at a couple levels? Maybe it'll come back here to the daily open right around 65 if it goes up that high. So at this point, we had our indication that it's going up, it's going long. We had our crossover. Well, it depends on if we're going to be doing short term, long term. Coming up to the daily open right at 65. So daily open is like right here, approximately like right there. It's at the daily open, crossed through it, continued. Now remember, down here is where we began our crossover. And then like right here at this point is where it's full on long, at least on the small tick chart over here. We went up to 85. So that's kind of no man's land. No real reason here that I can see. So is it going to keep going? Lower low, lower high. Right here, we're talking short, potentially going down to 100 again. Double tapped this level here. We're not getting a clear indication on the 5-minute or on this one. It's like everything's all bunched together. All of the indicators, slow and fast momentum and the bias. Potential zone right here, maybe telling us something that it's going up. Again, we're on top of all of this stuff everywhere. Like no real edge that I can see. We're an hour into the market. We're edging up, maybe coming up here. This going sideways. This turned long. This one's not much of a help. But it is long. So yeah, let's stick with that. It's going up to 200. It's getting close. Here's our target area up here, 200. We just tapped it. It came up to our level that we had from before. So that's 1 second tap of that level. This is from earlier where we hit this level. So now the question is it going to keep going, then come back and tap it from above? Or is it going to come down and then go up through it? Is it going to come down like by the daily open and then go through it? Oops, didn't mean to move that one. So it did come down, hit it again. Indecisive here. Let's see. Can we call this a range box? Maybe something like that. Maybe a little smaller. Let's do smaller. Like that. With an overshoot here, slight overshoot above there. If it crosses above that, it tells us something. If it goes down below to the 200, it tells us something again. So we are going to break through. Weekly high, next target, possibly. So like 250, 260. If we look at the daily, let's blow this bad boy up. Let's actually look at so this is the hourly. Okay. Let's try and do something and it wouldn't work. That's okay. So head up to that upper level, 250, 260 possibly. Okay. If we look at this now, we've kind of been going sideways here. Kind of call this a range. The top level, let's draw a box. Top level here, got bottom level here, and a couple extensions. We just broke out underneath it. We had a cross right here and here. So this range right here is we're showing that we can potentially be going short. However, none of these other ones are showing anything short. So short, when this shows short, it's a short-term pullback. And let's see. Yeah, it was just testing that level again. It went long again. Again, all of these other ones are long. So the area to buy would have been around 9:30, which would have been like almost an hour before this to go long here in this area, and approximately the same time over on the 5-minute. So 9:30 would have been a really good entry area, and we're still long. So at this point, if price gets down, let's say below 200, then that would be the signal of a reversal. So again, if we got down here at approximately 150, rode it up now about 75 points. If it drops 20, we would book maybe like 50 points and hold it there. So let's see. Is it going to go up higher? What I say, around 250 was our target. 270 is weekly high. So it's still edging up really slow. came back down, tested this level again. So man, it's a continuation of this range. And we broke through it. So now this is the big test here. Is it going to close below the RDA or bounce back up? Here we had our indications here to go short, and it held, and it's widening. Looks like we had a close below the RDA. Let's see if there's a follow-up candle on the 5-minute. Yep. Well, no. Might have set a level here. Going back down to the daily open. So this would have been a nice move. 16, like 40 points-ish. Oh, went down shy of the daily open. So kind of coincided with this level here. Now it's going up. Is it going to check this strong level and go down, or is it going to go back up? So first signal of potentially going long on the small tick again would be like right here probably. But now it's going sideways again. So if we look at this, we are now crossing right here. We crossed right here. Long. We are now long here. So with that being said, long with a target up high of at least 230, which actually isn't very much. So that's like up here. Whoa, what happened here? Look at that. Look at this bad boy. So this came down and tested that level. That was a big flash. That's crazy. 180. It's like a 30-point candle almost. So still long. Price is coming from here, going up to approximately where it's at right now. So $265 next level. So that would put it like up in this range here, like that somewhere. If it continues to go up, slow grind into lunch. Another test downward of the same level. Well, I mean, what does that tell us? Flash down, flash down, flash down. Maybe it's kind of done. It's kind of done on this upward move. You know, we can say like maybe this level right here is it, or this is what it's trying to break through. So let's see. So we are kind of on the short side on the small tick as of right here, in position of changeover on the other charts. And then again, right here, we're switching long, but we've got this level. So when it breaks through this level, it could potentially go up higher to 270. Look up above here. Let's see. That's a tough one. So if we watch this, we would have seen right here that we're going short again. So it's really struggling. It's overshooting the RDA here. It's tapping the RDA here. It's like it's being pushed down, but every time it hits there, the buyers step in. Yeah, this is a tough day. This is time to go to lunch, go outside and play. Afternoon pivot. Let's see. Afternoon pivot. We had this candle close above everything else. This is pay attention candle, maybe signaling up to 270. And then we are moving up, potentially go long here. And it's holding. So we got our first indications to go long right here. A little more confirmation here to go long. And that's not a whole lot of points. It's like 10 points. Between those, looking to go up to 270. Let's draw another circle up here. Oop. Uh-oh. Put a trade in. Okay. So looking maybe up here if it continues to go long. But we have to contend with this, right? That is what we keep bumping our head up against. And okay, we had the impulse through it. This bad boy is, it's a nice move long, staying above the fast momentum. Fast momentum here, fast momentum here. And big red here, testing that level again from above. So we had like 1, 2 second test from above. Let's see if this is going to make it through or if it's going to come pull back and then go through on the next try. Yeah, looks like it's pulling back to the RDA. If we got in here, we still might want to hang on to it. It's still not really telling us that it's fully reversing yet. But we're mindful of this. But we're staying above the RDA. Let's see. We just hit 2 o'clock right here. Okay, that was right where we had our, let's say, a 2 o'clock pivot. So 1 hour left in the market. Let's see. Are we going to hit up here or maybe go down to around 100? So is our target 270 or heading down to, are we going to have a sell off, let's say, and approach here? Got to get through daily open and a bunch of stuff first. If we go on the short side, short, right there. There's our indicators. Got a bunch of red candles. Still long on these charts. Early warning, maybe we're switching over. Maybe come down to this level, keep going up. We hit our level. Are we going to break through it? Yes, we are. Going sideways. Probably a good time to get out of the market after this is going sideways, but keep an eye on it. See if it does a rip, a big move up or down in the last half hour. So we did have some kind of pivot right here. Maybe go up to 230, this range right here. So like 20 points. No. So in the last 20 minutes, we had a sell-off. Okay, sentiment changed right here, and it changed quick. Look how fast this changed within 2 bars. We had momentum and bias shifting short. Came back up to that level, and the last couple seconds, petering out, going sideways, and it's the end. So that's what we kind of had. So we look at this, we had a couple impulses, mostly sideways for the day. Some good moves. If we look at the things here, we had like 50-point moves. So like a 90-point move, 50-ish, 70. So we had a couple good moves early on, and then in the afternoon it kind of petered out a little bit, like 30-point moves up and down, which is fine. You can make money in that. But this last hour probably would have been much better to not trade it. So that's it for today. A little bit longer. I apparently can't make these short. But catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.